together. I think this is very helpful. I think for me, Sheffield Wednesday is passion, hard working. I think also to come back always after big defeats, yeah, in the past. I think this is also a strength from our club, that the belief is still there and that we know we can do special things, even if you have some setbacks. And I think this is helpful, and this is the momentum what we create. Yeah, now the race is open, and now we go in the last weeks, in the next weeks.
Some of the supporters this week have picked up on something that you said after the game, which was, I think you were talking about Hansi Flick's visit, and you said this is Wednesday, and you said it very positively, and fans have really sort of appreciated that. How has this place maybe got underneath your skin? How much have you really taken to this football club as the manager?
Yeah, before you choose a club or you go to in the club, then you are always looking what you can create. And I saw a lot of pictures from the stadium with the crowd, the great moments, especially in the last year. And I think then you have an idea what you can maybe also bring to this club with your football. Then you have a feeling there's a good match. It could be a good match, yeah, with this football what you want to play, with the massive fans behind you, and that could be really a togetherness. And I think now we come to a point that really is everybody is together, everybody is looking forward, everybody is thinking positive. I think nobody thinks at the moment about bad things in this club. Everybody is really positive about our next weeks, about our future, what we can building up here. Yeah, and if you get then also, yeah, in some talks you see then also the feedback, what it means when the fans singing before the game our song, after the game they sing together, they celebrate with the team, and all the emotional things. It's really great to see at the moment.
Leeds are second in the form table, Sheffield Wednesday are third, so it could be quite a game tomorrow night, couldn't it?
Yeah, I think this is a absolutely exciting game. It will be, I think. Honestly, you have at the moment some really good teams. They have some good results, yeah, in the last weeks. It's also the reason why the table is close in both ends of the tables, yeah, on the top and of the bottom. Yeah, and especially Leeds did a really good job. I think from the last 11 games, 10 wins, 1 draw. It shows a lot. It shows a lot about the quality. But you say this, yeah. We had also a run. We created momentum, and yeah, at home with our massive fans, it could be a special night, yeah. And in football, you never know what happens, but it could be our night tomorrow.
What are the main threats with Leeds United, do you think? They're having a very good season, aren't they, under Daniel Farke?
Yeah, I think they're well organized. They are on front foot defending, a lot of solutions with the ball, a good transition, offensive with a lot of speed in front. Yeah, all in all, it's a Premier League club. Yeah, I think you see the quality on the top of the table, how strong they are also individual. But we have also as a team a chance, yeah, and I think this is tomorrow the key. We have to defend as a team, we have to play football as a team, we have to fight as a team, and the team means also, yeah, you have the first 11, but then you have also the guys from the bench. They come in and maybe bring the game home again, yeah. I think in the last weeks this was always our strength, that we had a strong impact from the bench, and this togetherness is helpful today, tomorrow. We have to do it as a team, and if we do this, we have an opportunity.
In terms of fitness, how's Barry Bannan? Is there any update on how he is?
Barry Bannan looks fantastic. He trained today, no problem. Yeah, I think. Yeah, the good thing is this week we had a lot of players available. That means we have on some position the opportunity to bring fresh legs in. Yeah, it's very helpful, especially against the opponent where you also be ready on the one side on the physical things, but also already on the mindset. And it's good you have fresh legs in, and think that will be also a key tomorrow. Yeah, to start with some players. Maybe they had a rest on Tuesday. Yeah, you have just 2 days between the games, and yeah, hopefully we bring the right players in the starting 11, and then you have the right players to come from the bench and to bring the game close, and then everything is possible. I think everybody knows our performance against Leicester at home. Yeah, we performed well. At the end, we took a point, and now tomorrow I think we can win. Yeah, we can really win tomorrow. Something. What it means at the end, this nobody knows it. But win is also to create and to show a great performance, to show what we did in the last weeks, and this what we can do.
Just a couple of other quick questions on the team. Is there any chance that Josh Windass could be back this week?
No, there's at the moment no chance. We know Josh, he has some small injuries again and again, and now it's really to building up, and hopefully we have him then available after the international break for the last 8 games, and this is then a next great opportunity to have him in the squad back. Yeah, he is really working hard on the pitch. He's always with the team. He is great. You see him. Yeah, he's hungry. He wants to be part of the team. But now we have really pay attention, building up, and then he is ready, hopefully, for the last 8 games.
And Jan Poveda, is he unavailable for this game per the terms of his loan deal?
Exactly. Yeah, this is the rule in the UK. Yeah, a loan player is not available. Yeah, it's a pity, but we have some other guys. They can go in this role, and I think also that shows again we are a team at the moment, and everybody is ready to go.
And the final question: you will have obviously had a chance to speak to Hansi Flick after the game. What was his thoughts on the Hillsborough experience of coming to visit Sheffield Wednesday?
Yeah, I think this feedback is always nice to have. I think he was really impressed about the fans, the supporters, also the togetherness, what we showed in this game and after the game, especially also when I go to the fans. I think this is really special here at the moment. This link between me and the fans and the team, and this is very helpful. I think as well, he said, our team is good organized. We play strong at the moment. And it's good to have him on the stands. To have him here. It was a nice evening. I think we had great pictures together. We had a nice dinner together. We sit then after the game in the manager room together with the families, and it was a nice atmosphere. And he enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it that he was here, and hopefully I will see him soon.
Danny, thanks for your time. Best of luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Afternoon, Danny. How are you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Just on last year, you spoke about team availability there with Rob. Are you basically working with the same team that you had for Plymouth? Then there's no fresh injury concerns.
No, everybody is available. Just then Jan, he can't play. That means I have one position more open for this game, but everybody is available. And now I have to choose the players, but I have my starting 11 in my mind. And then tomorrow we go in the morning in some details in the meeting, and then on the pitch. Then we go to the hotel, prepare us, and then we go for a big fight.
Yeah, just on that, you say you have your starting 11 in your mind. When obviously different managers have different ways of doing that when they announce the starting 11. How do you do it with your players? Do you call them into a room and announce it that way? And also, do you ever make like really late last minute changes?
Yeah, normally you have some positions where you think about, they could be opened. And then sometimes, especially in the weeks when you have a lot of games, then it's about have some talks with the players, how they feel, to get a little bit the feedback. This is important. Then I will speak with the medical staff as well. But honestly, when I look to the whole week, I think I know you cannot prepare this always, but I looked when we played against Rotherham. I looked a little bit forward to Plymouth game, and when we played against Plymouth, I looked a little bit to Leeds game. Yeah, how we can come through the games, how we can select the players what we need, and maybe this is then tomorrow the key as well, that we have some players available that did the rest on Tuesday, and this is then I told this my players all the time. We need the team, the whole squad, and this is really the key. I think different setups we have. Different players come in the last games, and this is good to know. And this is then the decision on the match day. But normally the players know it. Sometimes there are 2 positions double up in the training. Then they know, okay, the manager will decide, and then they get in the afternoon the final starting 11.
There were a couple of decent results last night. Not quite perfect, but a draw and a defeat for the teams around you. I know you talk about focusing on yourselves and not looking elsewhere, but do you allow yourself a glance at what's happening in the other results?
I think I just recognized that not everybody won. Because in the last 2 weeks it was always the time everybody won. And now it comes closer and closer. I don't know really how many teams now around from 38 to 42 points. I think this is just 4 points, and there's a lot of teams around us. Everybody is involved in this battle at the moment. And now it's about keep going. Of course, we have to do our homework, and everybody knows. And the next 2 games will be tough games, but there's still a chance in.
Obviously you did your research on the Championship before you came, and you'll have known the league before anyway, but has it surprised you at all just how competitive this division is?
Honestly it is really a tough league. You have not really one game where you go and think it's a must win. You know you have to win, but you cannot say you will win. This is always in this league, and it starts always from 0-0, and you have to be ready for this. Then you see also, this is for me also experience. You have some teams, they start well in the first 18 games, not like us. And now you see we have now a run in the last, I think 17, 18 games. We are in position 6, 7. I don't know really, but around this area, it's crazy to see. Then you see how changed the table, and this is for me, of course, experience also for the future. Take consistently points, then you have a good chance to do a great job.
I think you look at someone like Blackburn and where they were when you first arrived. They were sort of 7th or 8th in the table, and the way that Wednesday, even though positionally there's been no change, it's still 23rd. The gap has drastically changed, hasn't it?
I saw this day's a table after our Leicester game. I think we had 7 points and Blackburn 28 points. That means 21 points between us, and now it's about 2 or 1, I don't know. But it shows a lot. It shows also how we improved and how many points we took in the last weeks and months, and I think this is it's great, but you are also right. At the moment we are still in the same position, and this is the next goal what we have. To climb on the table, to come in these areas where we are safe, and we can speak about all the good results. This is great, but at the end it's where we are on the table, and this is absolutely our focus. This is our goal what we have to achieve, and if we do this, then we will have next good weeks together.
Yeah, absolutely. You were at Barry Bannan's charity event on Sunday. Were you surprised at the response that you got when you arrived? I imagine your soup was cold by the time you actually got to sit down, because you were taking about 150 photos.
Yeah, of course. It was really special this evening. It was a great event from Barry and his team. It was well organized, and it was a great atmosphere. especially in some charity events, you never know how is the atmosphere, but in this room it was really special. It was a togetherness. You feel the passion for the club. You feel also that everybody wants to help the hospital in this case. And then the welcome, yeah, it was really emotional to see, and how they sing, and everybody was involved and say hello. And of course, if you start then with the pictures, then I cannot stop this. Yeah, everybody has the same chance, and that was the reason why I took the time, and it was really okay. Yeah, to stay there to make all the pictures with the fans there, and it was really a great evening. Yeah, honestly, in this week when you have a midweek game, then it's always not easy, because for preparing the next game and all the things. But I enjoyed it really much.
Excellent. Are you looking forward to your game of golf with Barry? Barry thought that you might have been buying it for Sasha.
Yeah, I can't play golf. Yeah, I have to take Sasha with me. He can make the big things in golf, and maybe I come in when it's about the green. Yeah, like mini golf, then I can putt. But before I need Sasha, otherwise I have no chance. And hopefully we will have a good afternoon together.
Brilliant. Just lastly, I saw a post on your Instagram from your wife, and she made a reference to your song that you've got at Wednesday. Is it now one, like, are your family singing it? Like, have you got your mum and dad and your kids and stuff going around sort of singing the song in the house?
Yeah, I think my kids, of course, for them it's hard because they are not so often here. Yeah, then they're always looking from at home. They cross the fingers. Yeah, I think for them it's not easy sometimes when the dad is here, the father. But I feel my support from my family, and it's great to have them here. Now this week my parents are here. My mom was also a little bit under pressure because the last time when she was here we lost, yeah, and now she was happy because we won. Yeah, everybody's under pressure here, you know this, and no, it's good to have my family and the friends here, and to enjoy this together.
If Wednesday had lost when she was here, would you have told her she wasn't allowed back until the end of the season?
Yeah, it was a big discussion, of course.
Cheers, Danny. All
Thank
the best.
you.
I'll see you
Bye.
tomorrow night.
Hi Danny, good to see you.
Hey Joe. Hey Stuart.
I just wanted to ask, obviously as you said before, the table on Friday night will change many times over the next 10 games, but because this team has not been out the relegation zone yet, will it be significant, you think, mentally, just to get out on Friday night?
Yeah, I think when you work hard like we did in the last weeks and months, and you took results, then of course you want to jump over the line. Yeah, this is of course, and when I'm looking a little bit forward, and I imagine how it could tomorrow evening with a good game, with a good result, I think the atmosphere after the game would be a great one. Yeah, and I think this is for me really a booster, a lift to have this feeling hopefully after the game, and this is what we have to try. But tomorrow we will not achieve our goals. Yeah, it's a next step. Hopefully we can do this. We know it's a difficult one. Everything is possible, but of course, yeah, everybody works now hard to make this next step, and it means then beside the result to jump over the line.
Do you think it would be significant as well? Joe obviously mentioned Blackburn. There's other teams who've been dragged into it. The fact that mentally you've been involved in a relegation battle all season, maybe some of these teams never expected to be fighting to stay up.
Yeah, I think of course we know this situation. I think since the first match day, we always be in this situation. But now we have the situation that we have really the chance with the next match day to jump over the line. And I think I spoke. We are the hunter, and the other teams feel the pressure from behind. Yeah, that means they have to be also take results because we took results the last time. And yeah, of course. Maybe this is an advantage, but again, the important key point is that you always show the reaction after setbacks, and that was a key in the last weeks as well.
And with the way Leeds play, they're obviously so devastating in the counter-attack with Somerville and James and players like that. There's always a temptation for teams to be a bit cautious, but because of because of the way you want to play and because of the atmosphere around Hillsborough at the moment? Do you feel like you can't be too cautious? You've got to be quite positive to continue this mood as well as to win the game.
Yeah, I think, and this was great experience for my team and for me as well in the last weeks. I think we find now a good balance in our game, yeah, between high pressing. Sometimes we stay compact and make our center strong. Then we have some quick ball possessions, yeah, to lure the opponent. But sometimes we have to also to find long target areas. And I think that will be also difficult for the opponent to prepare us. Yeah, they never know what happens, and this is good. And we learned something from the last games. Yeah, I think also when I look to some games at home against Leicester, we had a great start. Yeah, we bring immediately energy in the stadium. But sometimes it's also to come in a game, keep it simple, smart and simple, and then be ready in the right moments. And all the things, yeah, we will prepare tomorrow. My team is ready for this. Today we had a good meeting. We spoke a little bit about Plymouth, what was good, what was not good. But we learned a lot as a team, and that is a huge step forward in our development.
And how difficult is that to coach, Danny, so that all 11 players know, right, this is the time to attack in this way or to, defend in that way?
Yeah, I think this is the strength that we have a group from young players and experienced one, yeah, and this game management at the moment it's very helpful. And also as a team we understand more what we have to do in some situations, and this is about the improvement from the last months. Yeah, you cannot do this from one game to the other game. It's an improvement. You learn from every defeat, yeah, you learn from every win, and I think this is helpful, and yeah, that makes us at the moment very strong.
And I just wanted to ask you as well about the reception you got at the Barry Bannan do. I always remember, and I'm sure you'll never ever forget, the Rotherham game at Hillsborough and the reception you personally got after that game. And it's quite unusual sometimes, particularly for a new manager who doesn't really have a reputation in English football yet, to get so much of the praise. Very, very deserved, but very unusual. Is that a pleasing sign for you that you talked earlier about how the fans understood even in those first 5 or 6 games that things had changed? Is that a really good sign to you that they can see what you're trying to do with this squad?
Yeah, when you have this support and this positive feedback immediately behind you, it's helpful. Yeah, it's really helpful, and it's great. Also, I think the togetherness where we are now. Yeah, to have immediately this support around you. Yeah, I spoke after the Plymouth game about the first game when I arrived here, and it was not our home game. It was the home game from the under 21. And it was on a Friday night. I signed the contract in the morning. I had the press conference in the morning, and then you have such a warm welcome by the under 21. Yeah, I think we played in the stadium in the Hillsborough, and they turned and they looked to me and they start to sing. That was crazy to see. And then it was the first win against Rotherham, a great atmosphere. I think in this game we create my song. I think so, yeah. Nobody will forget this. And now we have a togetherness. But to have this, you need results. And I need a good team. I have a good team around me. And all the things goes in the right direction. And now it's about push this positive thing, keep going until the end, and do it again and again, and then we can celebrate together.
Do you think that togetherness is the biggest strength? Because it's natural when a team's at the bottom of the table that there's going to be frustrations, there's going to be divisions, but there don't seem to be at Hillsborough for months now. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, when I think in the last weeks we played against some opponents, especially away, and then we took the good results for us, and then you feel what it means if they are not happy. You have this feeling in the stadium that there's not so much positive energy in, and this is at the moment really the difference that everybody is positive, and I think this is also for tomorrow. Yeah, we have to celebrate every winning duel as a stadium. We have to push my players. We have to keep going, and it doesn't matter what happens tomorrow, but we have to show that we are really one unit tomorrow. And if we do this, then we have a big opportunity.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time, Danny.
Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
See you then.